Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with, excuse me, my last Scrap Backwards kit, page kit, and I didn't have time to work on my page in the last video where I had intended to do 3, but I only had time to do 2. So I'm going to do this one. This one may take a little bit longer. I have this cut apart sheet and I'm going to cut it apart. I thought I would use this as my background. I probably would have more use for the black circly dotted area than for the bright red. And I think I have another sheet of this. So if I want red, I can do that. So I'm going to cut this off. As you may recall, my August kit was built from the scrap kit leftovers. And so that's where I got all of these supplies. And this paper has the little, it's Day in the Life by Echo Park, and has the little push pins. I don't see myself using those, so I'm gonna cut apart the cards. And if I want to use one of those, if there's one of the cards that I don't think I'll use. Now these cards are not all 3x4s or 4x6s, or there's this some 4x4 squares, and I probably won't use this part that says November. So this may be the strip. Well, why not use, I don't see myself using that gray blue one, but I kind of like the Days of the Week one. So I'll cut that off. And here I will cut the branding strip off so that I have this piece of paper. It's colorful and it's kind of cute, and if I do something that has anything to do with making note of something or planning something or something like that, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to use this page. This favorite things right now, I don't see that being particularly useful. I'm gonna distress these cards so that they show up, the edges show up against the black. I like this card because it's kind of neutral in terms of theme, but so let's just theoretically say we go with those 2 things, and then I could always use this for color as a frame, and I could cut a photo to fit inside that frame, you know, like that, and then I could put an embellishment there if the scissors showed. So I could still put it in my grid. Let's say I put that one down here. Let's distress it. And let's see if we really want to use that Days of the Week card here. I'm kind of violating my scrap backwards principles in that I'm trying to figure out what subject or story I might scrap. And the point, and I should have learned this from Vicki Boutin classes by now, the point is to design the page, and then you'll design a page that you like, and then you'll figure out what goes where. So here's my design. Could actually have a photo there. So I could do this here, and I kind of like this one with the globe on it. And let's say I do that, or I could even do this. And the two photos will be offset because I have the 4x4 here and then the 4x4 there. Okay, so this, I'm just gonna, these two pieces, I'm gonna say I probably would not use these. This is kind of a nice journaling card, but I'm not crazy about that gold. And these are meant to be piano keys, and it says note, or no, it's something. I don't like any of the rest of these, so I'm gonna recycle them. I kind of like the smile one with the grid, but I think I'm gonna do this with it. I will fussy cut the smile out. And I'm not sure where I would use it. I suppose I could do something like this and then do, I've got these bits which kind of match that, but I'm not sure how I'd use them. Maybe like that, and that. And then I could put this kind of on there. Does that look silly? I don't have a place. Let me distress, while I'm thinking about this, let me distress the edges on here, and I will get foam and put behind these. I actually have, here's a a backwards way of doing stuff. I have a trip coming up, and I could take photos that would work on this page. So this can go there. Let me get, I'm gonna cut 1, 2, 3 for those little squares. they're not exactly squares. I need to distress them. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I could actually, I could plan to take a photo on the trip. I could have one photo from the vacation-y type place that I'm actually stopping. It's just an overnight stop because I don't drive at night. And so I'm stopping halfway between where I live and where my sister lives. And it's at a beach hotel. So I could take a picture there. And let's see, let's get the square ones cut out. And then I could take one when I visit my sister. So I could have two different legs of the trip, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Let's see, that's there. I need a square one here. There. And then I need them under the photos as well. Okay. And that may tell me I'm not going to distress these right now. I may when I complete the page. And let me distress this. I could call it road trip, but the road trip title is orange and it would clash with that. I kind of like the word holiday because it's multicolored and it would kind of go with everything I've got going on here. Okay, let's see if we can get these things down and placed pleasingly so that they are pleasing. So I'll start it with the square one up there, and I'll start with the square one down here, and that's even. And I'm going to do the 3x4 kind of with the same margin there, and that gives me my space, whoops, for my for my photo. And I'm going to go ahead and distress it. I've got everything else distressed, and I kind of want to do this because I may embellish them or put a title across and not put a photo. And in that case, I would want it to be uniform. Okay, so I'll split the difference there. and that works. And that pushes it up above this, and I may want it the difference split that way as well. There we go. And it'll stand out because it's a photo. I really think this is going to work for the photos that I'm going to take on this trip that I'm leaving on Wednesday. So let me get this one on there first, and it's gonna be kind of like that, and then this one is going to split the difference. Okay, these I'm just gonna kind of, well, let's do the ticket first, the smile ticket, and I want that exactly in the middle between these two. I think that's approximately where I want it. Okay, and so these are going to get spaced. I'm going to put this one out here at that margin, just like the others. I want the same frame around the outside, and I'll do this, and then I'll do this. Is that even with that? It doesn't look like it. Let's bring this down a little bit. There, and there, and there, and that looks even with it. Okay, now I've got this little title that says take note, and I'd kind of like to use that, but I don't think that's going to work. Let me see if I can do this holiday. The other thing would be destination, but holiday looks like it might work right here. And then I've got that flare there, and this flare here, and maybe that one there, or somewhere else. Or maybe I skip this one and put that one there. And this might work. I kind of like it, the idea of it on here. That right there. And I'm actually going to skip the yellow one. I'm going to put the flowered one here. And I'm going to use the yellow one. I am going to put that little this in here. I'm going to put that little circle here. Where did I put it? There it is. Let me center it. Okay, perfect. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but I need to figure that out, don't I? I know that I'm going to have something, embellishments or something here. I'm not going to leave that favorite things right now. And I don't know why. I'm going to leave it for now in case I change my mind, but I'm not sure exactly why. Let me... These flowers just are from the same collection as these flowers, so I kind of like those. And I think what I'll do is try to embellish right there with something. And I'm digging now into my my September Scrap Backwards kit, and I have this sticker book that may have some things I could use. If I decided I was going to use a picture of the Margaritaville Beach Hotel here, and then something with Patrice and me here, then I could use this little sticker that says, "This is Paradise," or a sticker that said "Beach Vibes." I could do this right here. Ooh, how about I do that with a banana tree. Really thin sticker and it's sticking, and I don't care about anything other than I'd like the trunk to be straight. I'm going to put some foam behind it. I'll let the trunk stay down flat, and this is the second time today that I've had a piece too big for one of these thin stickers. Okay, that gives it some dimension, and I can do the flare right there. And for this purpose, I may want, since I'm going to be there on Wednesday, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to leave the flare yellow because I'm going to use a flamingo over on the other side of it. Maybe on it, maybe the body resting on it, and the feet down on that flower. And I have another flamingo that could go right here. I'm going to be sure I can get it out without tearing it, and it may be hard. And the flamingos are the perfect color to go with this And you know what's funny? I don't think this polka dot and this polka dot were in the same collection. They may have been in the same kit from Emma, but I don't think they were in the same collection. Let's see. If I did that right there, then I have okay, here's where I need some foam for the head and for the body. Okay. And let me do a really small bit for the head. Oh, I hear the ringing of the bell. The dryer must be done. So I have clothes to fold. Yay! Okay, there we go. And that's perfect for this to be a beachy photo. And then what I want to do here is maybe something that, let me do a little, let me get rid of, I'm probably going to cover that unless, that might be appropriate for this photo. I like the title, and I'm not going to worry about adding any more stickers. I'm going to call it done for this far along. I don't have, now I could maybe cover that up with something white and then run playlist across it and then do something. But actually I have another use for playlist. I actually have the set list for a concert that I attended. I want something right here, and I'm not seeing it at the moment. How about I take this guy and I cover up some of the flowers with it and sneak it in under there. Okay, that just tropicalized that card for a beach picture. And then Patrice and I are going to go to Avery Island where Tabasco sauce is made. In fact, our hotel is in Avery Island. So I'll have a nice photo from that. And I have this little card that this little tab. Ooh, I like this that says Happy Travels, and I could put that right there, and then this maybe could go, I can't, well, I guess I do have room for it right there if I put it like that. So let me do that. This introduces some bright colors. And I'm going to put this on the very tip top of it. And since the adhesive is off the photo, I should be able to slide the photo right under there like that. And then I can write something or print something. And it sticks up a little bit above the top of the page, but that's okay because it won't show in my, you know, it'll stick out of the page protector, but it won't prevent the page from being stored. I have some other things in this kind of a junk drawer that might give me something that I can cover this with. Let's see. There's a big old camera, and I could find some flowers or something to go around here. There's that get out and try new things. Tickets. And there's Better Together, and that's in the right color scheme. That might be cute right there if I put those together. And then let's see if I can do, oh, how about a tag? A tag right here, and the camera, oh yes. It's not the perfect color scheme, but it's going to work. It's close enough, and then I can add some embellishments. I really had no idea what I was going to do, and that's probably why I didn't mind delaying this one. Okay, and I've got this like little taxi ticket sort of thing. I need something, a different shape, maybe. These baggage tags. There's not enough color in them, though. Let's save that out. Let's see. There's this set of tickets. That kind of works. Let me cut one off. And I'll put that there. Might I also want to put that in there? Just layer up a bunch of junk. You know, like you have your trip memorabilia. That's what I'm thinking this will look like. So let me get some foam to separate the layers so that you can really tell the layers are there. And maybe I'll have these tickets showing through this little frame. And you'll be watching this. I'll be setting this to live on Wednesday. The other video will be out on Tuesday. And let's see. That could kind of go like that if I did this. It's a lot of layers. No wonder my albums are so thick. I really like layers. Okay, now it kind of looks disjointed, like it's a bunch of different collections, which it is. But once I get the photos there, I think everything will seem like it's in the right place. I'm going to put this underneath the camera so that it sticks down on those layers. And I like the multicolor here, the multicolor here, and we've kind of got a little of the same color scheme going on here, and I kind of like that. I'll put that back. I'm going to clip these things. Well, actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it work without. Okay, so I can put the adhesive on one end or the other. I think since there's so much going on here, I'm going to move it over to this side. And I'll have it right here. And just kind of going over the photo. But I want either this happiness, it already says happy travels, so I'm going to do better together there, and it'll be a picture of the two of us. So now I have to take a selfie or get someone to take a picture of the two of us on our little excursion. Okay, so there. Okay, I'm done. I like it. What I think I'm going to do is when I print the photos, I'll print them small enough that I can have a black mat around the photo and then put it on the white mat. And I'll figure out the proper sizes for that. So I got in all three of my flare. I think I like it. It's a strange little page. You know, I have this little scrap of washi tape. Where could I use that? Oh, if you were washi tape, where would you want to go on this page? There's a little bit of fake washi tape there. How about if I do it right here over this page? I can't let a scrap of washi tape go unused. So there, we have really added pretty much everything. I have two little pieces of branding strips here that might also work. I may keep them in with that, but to use after I'm when I get the photos. Not sure. I'll just put them back in the bowl. Anyway, thank you for watching, and let's see, you're watching this. This is Wednesday's video, and on Thursday there'll be Challenge Accepted. On Friday there'll be Mixed Media Mayhem, and I'm combining that with Pink Fresh Fridays. Then on Saturday there will be Simple Stories Saturday, and I will be back on Sunday, and I will be doing a next week's Scrap Squad lift. So it'll be Scrap Squad Sunday. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this strange little page. Bye.